its most intense day of strikes after reports more than 150 American soldiers have been injured in the conflict. Rob Scott reports from Washington.
Yo, guys, I wonder this Iran-Israel-US war. It's getting uncomfortable now.
Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth is supremely confident that the United States is decimating Iran's military capabilities. Even so, he warned that today America would unleash its largest and most intense wave of attacks of the conflict so far. He says the Iranian regime is desperate and scrambling, while the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane, says his troops have struck more than 5,000 targets since the start of the conflict. But Hegseth says many more will be hit today.
The most fighters, the most bombers, the most strikes. Intelligence more refined and better than ever.
As the US ramps up its strikes, the secretary says over the past 24 hours, Iran has fired the lowest number of missiles to date. But it's coming at a cost. The United States has now lost 7 service members, and confirmation today, around 140 others have been injured. But the president is not ready to stop the fighting yet.
He gets to control the throttle. He's the one deciding.
Donald Trump has started to hint that the war may end sooner rather than later, but has also promised to hit Iran 20 times harder if it continues to disrupt the flow of oil through the Strait of Hormuz, with concerns it's now laying mines in the critical waterway. The president demanding they be removed immediately, warning if they're not, the military consequences to Iran will be at a level never seen before, announcing shortly after that post that the United States had destroyed 10 inactive mine-laying boats. That, as Democrats demand an independent investigation into whether America is responsible for a deadly strike near an Iranian primary school.
Donald Trump's also a liar. He claims that Iranian Tomahawk missiles were responsible for the bombing of an all-girls school that killed 170 people, including many children. Iran doesn't have Tomahawk missiles, Donald Trump.
Despite initially blaming Iran, Donald Trump now says he's willing to live with whatever the findings of the investigation are.
Choice of new supreme leader. That's the latest coming in. KCNSA's rather slam.
Yo guys, like it's getting bad. Now the Kim Jong-un, there's speculations that he wants to be involved. He's getting involved into the Israel and Iran war, which becomes more dangerous. More dangerous because of yesterday I saw a post where they were like new countries join forces with the US and Israel to fight against Iran. And today North Korea seems to be liking the game. He also wants to participate. It's getting uncomfortable, guys. It's getting uncomfortable. Hence, I dropped a poll. Do you think Israel and US will win to Iran? Just comment no against Iran, not to Iran. Slungu. The kind of English that we speak, guys. But it's fine, you understand. Do you think Israel and the US will win to Iran? Because of guys, yesterday we were talking about South Africa, Lona, involvement. I was like, yo, angeke. Because of, guys, remember when Russia and Ukraine, by the way, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, please. During the Russia and Ukraine invasion, there were speculations. World War III. That's a dream. We'll not get there. It won't happen. Russia will. And then what next? Israel, Palestine. And who till them forward to President Trump. He was like, I will talk to Putin. He's my friend. He's my friend. Don't worry, I'll talk to him, and and the war will end. Just like that, Jay. You'll talk to him, and it will be the end of the war. We had hope. We thought maybe Donald Trump will do something. Here we are, Donald J. Trump. Now, you're opening another can of catches or fishes, whatever. he started another problem now, which could make us think that actually we are approaching World War III. Even there were reports talking about now we are in the what again? I forgot this, man. But there is the World War III has started, but now it's an economic war between China, actually BRICS, and the Western countries. But now it's materializing into the actual world war because of countries are joining forces with the US and Iran and Israel. Which means they're supplying them with weapons, soldiers, they're giving them access to bases and everything. Then what next? Iran, Leona. No. Okay. Iran, Leona. There are certain countries who have potential, who are looking for a potential participation to the war. Three people now have not agreed that Israel. Why do you say so? What makes you think that the almighty US will not win? What makes you think that the almighty US will not win? So it's getting uncomfortable, guys. Like, it's getting uncomfortable because of now your country will be involved, my country will be involved, and then now it is a war. Yesterday, I saw a video where they were talking about the president of Brazil telling Cyril Ramaphosa that they need to enforce, they need to strengthen the military. You see, like I just want us to look at this smaller updates. South Africa, because of the white genocide, what. But already now we are an enemy to the US. South Africa, we are enemies to the US, and we are friends with Iran. So now my concern is, does Donald Trump have the power to take back YouTube or to restrict YouTube in certain countries? Okay, let's agree. YouTube is not Donald Trump's company, but it was founded, and the person who founded the YouTube, the company, he's in the US. He's a US citizen. So my question is, does Donald Trump have the power to restrict YouTube in countries that are fighting against him? Because of some of us, we're hustling on YouTube. Now imagine Donald Trump sends a missile to the satellite that is responsible of YouTube. What will happen? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. But guys, this war it's getting uncomfortable, and hence I was talking about something like us preparing.
Waged by the United States and Israel.
Listen to this.
But I don't know if Comrade Ramaphosa realizes that if we don't prepare ourselves in terms of defense, one of these days someone will invade us.
Ramaphosa noted that Brazil was much more advanced
They
than
call
South
this guy
Africa.
Ramaphosa. Like, they call this guy Ramaphosa. The disrespect, the disrespect to our president. Ramaphosa. No, man, it's not Ramaphosa, it's Ramaphosa.
Defense and aviation, while adding that the latter has a lot to learn from each other.
In defense and aviation, you are much more advanced, and we have a lot to learn from each other, and we also have a lot to show you as well.
South Africa and Brazil are members of the BRICS group of emerging nations, which...
By the way, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Please, guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please, just click, even if you're not paying attention. Look at them. 8 of them just disappeared when I was talking about subscribing. Okay, may God bless you, ne?
Trump has labeled anti-American. The bloc also includes China, Russia, and Iran, among others. Well, Lula da Silva has been especially critical of Washington's actions in Latin America, saying that U.S. attack on Venezuela that led to the ouster of President Nicolas Maduro crossed an unacceptable line. Prior to that, the U.S. military carried...
Lula, the president of Brazil, has advised President Ramaphosa to strengthen military capabilities before someone invades. Because it seems like nowadays invasions are famous. Russia by invader, Israel by invader, US invader alone. Pella, these people want to prove their superpowers. They just want to prove that they are powerful, that they can take back what they want, or they can take what they want. Donald Trump just kidnapped a president. We tell like a country how I kidnap. Who does that? Only Donald J. Trump. Not anyone else. But now it's becoming a problem for other countries, because if we seem to be the ones stopping the war, obvious we will be attacked. Rena South Africa, there is a base in Botswana. There is a base in Botswana, which is not far from South Africa. Sometimes I get military drills are performed for like warnings. The US aircraft visited the Cape. That's a warning on its own. That's a warning. US what plane jet or US fighter jet was seen in the South African airspaces. That's a warning on its own, bro. So, Rena, as citizens, how are we preparing ourselves? Obviously, we don't have the money to build bunkers. We don't have money to build underground houses. Those who have, and they can do that. But it's about just preparing yourself also financially, bro. Buying more food for no reason, just buy more food. If in case maybe there's a shutdown, but no one is going out, just buy more food, dog. Right? Like, just preparing yourself, bro. Like, you have to get what you look at the situation, or if it happens that we get invaded, or maybe there's a possibility for a shutdown. What will I need in the house? What is it that I will use, most of the time? You look at what you will need and prepare. One of which, buy more food, my friend. buy more maize meal, buy more meat if you have a deep freezer. Just buy food if you have the money. But it's the reason why I'm saying this is because of like it's important for us to keep track of what is happening. Let's say you're in Cape Town and the aircrafter just arrived in Cape Town. Bella, obvious, they'll want to first send a message to the, to the provinces or places where they are of utmost importance, whereby the president will be like, oh shit, now we have to stand up. Let's say the aircraft or maybe soldiers from the US and Israel land in Cape Town, and when you are not following, because of now we we have advantage to a lot of things. There is media, digital media too. These people risk now you can be updated at home. Mara when you just be like, nah, it doesn't involve me. It involves all of us, bro. Right now it involves all of us. We will all be affected right now because of the US bombing oil tanks in Iran. Prices have increased. Rise in prices of petrol, oil, cooking oil. Why are you not following? Because of Hoya Shopong of Cow complain or Amakuratura. Why? But when we've been following, like, oh shit, now because of the war. It's bad, bro. Like, it's bad. We are so ignorant as people. We like blaming or government. And by the way, your company won't increase your salary. Forget. You'll not get a salary increase because of there is a war. But when you are being affected, remember there is transportation for the food that you're eating, for the food to get to the stores, for the clothes we are wearing. There is transportation. Right? And because of maybe some parts of a certain maybe some parts of the world, maybe or of the global world is fighting, it will affect our daily living because of now the ship has to jiggle like that, and which is more money, bro, more fuel. Follow up. Sibahle nzama, why would this give up much? Why are we giving up? So when you're following up, when you are seeing what is happening, you get to understand. Let me listen to this.
So if you're heading out for the day, you see cheap petrol, it's still going to be that cheap when you're heading home in the afternoon. And this all comes as we're being told not to, I suppose, head to the petrol stations and fuel up, that there's absolutely no need to do that, not just yet anyway, because the supplies are quite good. Obviously, we're seeing a little bit different in some of the regional centres that don't have as much supply or as much tankers heading out to them. But Shab, I've had a look around the country this morning. It looks like unleaded sitting at around $2.19, a little bit more for diesel, except spare a thought for those out in...
Wow. Petrol, I just don't remember how much it is, but for 95 unleaded, we got nearly 20 rand something, if I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong in that. But the point is, Joe, pay attention, just follow up, because you're being affected. Cooking oil is expensive now. Logistics for the food that you're eating, for maybe the clothes that you're wearing, becomes expensive. It affects you, bro. Your company, wherever you're working, but let's increase the salary because of there's a war. That's why they always talk about multiple income streams, making a plan. Now let's say the war becomes in South Africa, world war starts, shut down each and every country. There's missiles all over. You've got 6,000 saved up. You're hoping for a salary increase. but you had an opportunity to make extra cash. Just were like, oh, because I'm working. Bro, like this war affects us, guys. This war affects us. You like it or don't like it, you are affected, bro. Which means that it helps you when you're following up, it helps you to plan ahead. You see that, okay, US has struck Iran, oil tanks in Iran, you gotta save for more fuel. You know in advance that, okay, this maybe in the coming week or the coming 2 weeks, petrol prices will increase. You save up with the money that you have right now. Unlike when you're being hit by surprise, they tell you that now petrol per liter is 30 rand. You don't know, but that's why I say, guys, we need to appreciate digital media, guys. We need to appreciate them. The sacrifices, guys. The sacrifices, the sacrifice la rena gore tlo ba gore ke sponsor bona, but we don't use that to our advantage. And like about the cooking oil like 150, 2 liter, or complain. Or oh, they're expensive. The retail owner doesn't have to explain to you that Iran is fighting, you just have to follow up and understand that they're in business. They won't force you, they won't take their prices down because of when you're complaining. If you want to buy, you'll buy. Because they also have to make profit. They also have to transport their products from maybe China or maybe countries in the Western Asia. For example, the Pakistan stores, some of them, they're also affected. So now when you buy something, don't go over this thing is 22, Mario was 20. And recently I bought a liter of flavored water. It was 22, but I think last week, I was buying by 20 rand. Now it's 22. We are affected. It's what are affected. That's what you like it, you don't like it. You're affected, my brother, my sister. So for you not to be hit by surprise, or for you not to be affected, like, follow up. On YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, there are updates. They tell you US just struck oil tanker in Iran. Oh, okay, next week, price, you're hooding. It was like oil is so important, like makura makura gona di ro bophelo botsa mo gona di ro dilo di tsamaya. That's why ba re hata makura kolo ya tsamaya. So sena makura jwa o bereke mara still o sale ignorant a le go follow up bana beso. It's bad, man. Hey, and it's still going to be bad. Like it's getting worse. It's getting worse day by day. US won't give up. Either Iran will give up. As you can see on the poll, we've got 86% for now. It's saying, and out of 7, maybe 2, maybe 4, 5 of them have not agreed. They're saying Israel and US will lose. Iran will win, and only 2 said Israel and US will win. It gives you the picture of what we're dealing with. If 86% says no, only two people say yes. Iran is not looking to give up. And this was supposed to be again, Israel and Iran. US at an Oh, okay. We've got more people saying yes. Okay. Which is not bad. Like, there are people who just think that because of US. Now, for me, I would like for Iran to win. I don't know who's gonna win, but because of the capacity or the capability of, we don't know what is happening behind the scenes, right? But it's bad. You are affected. If you're buying a chippies by 5 bob, next week it's 1 rand chippies. If it's out to complain more good. I want to make profits. And anyway, now wherever you're working, bro, they won't increase your salary. Salary increase, you won't get it. Forget. You won't get a salary increase. Forget. You'll for sure now there are protests of salary increases because people are complaining that prices are high. Also, prices are high for the company that you're working for because of maybe they have to import certain products, they have to import certain goods. So do you think they'll choose you over themselves, over their profit? Forget, bro. Maybe after a year, after the war has affected us that much, but you're not sure if they will increase your salary, or maybe you will be retrenched because of now. It's a company that is maybe Western based, and maybe they just have branches in our countries. Then maybe they like for example, Showmax. Showmax. What happened? Boom, just like that. No company will stay alive while they're making losses, bro. And if maybe that company has been like running for years, and now like things are bad, like it's not working out, but there is the mother company. Obviously, they'll kill that subsidiary, and whoever was working there, bro, job lost. We're not saying it's a good thing, but we're saying that because of the life that we're living in, prepare, just have something that will, like, you don't have to be dependent. Most parents are how when I'm getting a salary. Also, do something, bro. Do something. Let's imagine the jobs lost. Go back to Spanango Showmax. How many people, bro? How many superstars, bro? And you find that that person was just dependent also on Showmax failure. No campaigns, no next. It's like it's bad, man. Like it's bad. We're not saying that we should be depressed because no, we just like, I'm just trying to show you how like the state at which we are like in, guys. It's bad, very bad. That's why I was like, what if they say tomorrow YouTube boom down? How many people have lost their jobs because of YouTube alone? How many people, bro? Millions of people. Millions of people, bro. Because of YouTube. Multiple income streams. Come in.
Good afternoon, Abutii.
Good afternoon, boy.
How are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you. Millions of people because of YouTube. Showmax. How many people lost their jobs? It may not be because of the war. Yeah, that's possible. It may not be because of the war. But I'm giving an example now because of there is this war. And there are companies that, as we speak right now, they are swimming in losses, bro. Losses. They're just hoping that maybe they might wake up the war ended, maybe the war will end. It's Kurban hope, but they don't have hope at all, gore, because of their in losses. And when as the employee, they won't tell you that right now they're running a loss. They're running at a loss. You won't know. You'll get paid, but you'll see that man, the company. If you are vigilant enough, if you can see, you will see that man, my company. It's like a lot is going on now. Late payments. I start to see that man should be the match. It was affecting a lot of companies, bro. And you as the employee, you don't know. You just think, maybe because of there's been a late payment, like maybe there was a transaction error. Oxala will get paid. Then when you receive the money, you forget about a lot of things. You forget about the company, forget about Iran, Israel, forget about the war. You're like, right. We go out for groove. Spend the money, buy grocery, pay rent. 15 mid-month, I don't have money. Mid-month, and the president Ramaphosa, boom, shut down. There's been an invasion by the US because of not following up. What is happening? What is not happening? How is the war? Hey guys, this war is affecting us people, and it's important. You don't have to be like us who sit almost every day, kind of like no. But the time you get, bro, just get on YouTube, in WhatsApp. WhatsApp, there's that segment where they made a group. What? TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Check Iran-US war update or Iran-US oil updates, economic updates. You'll see a lot of companies are in red losses. A lot of companies are in losses. Some of them are the companies that you're working for where now. You don't know. But you'll be surprised 6 months down the line, go retrenched. The company is closing down because of not updating yourself, because of being ignorant. Some of the companies that are in losses are where you're working. You, talking about you. So the reason I'm saying this, I'm saying be more. When you talk about the late payments, talk about man. Certain things are not ordered. We don't have things. Man. When you start seeing the owner of the company visiting frequently now, there's a problem. He used to come once a while, but now when you start seeing him visiting frequently, so and the office door is closed, there's a problem. Watch out. Watch out. So, what I'm saying, friends, is that just stop being ignorant. The 5 minutes that you get to check news, what is happening. Let me not talk about only the war, but national crisis like crime, unemployment. These things are affecting our economic performances, bro. And if we don't stay alert of these things, no one saw COVID coming. No one saw COVID coming. But it's just, if you're a person who always you're always, you always have a plan B. Have an emergency account, bro. That's maybe you put 200 every month, $200 every month. Smithy, how can you help? How can we help you? Then, what are going to police? Good afternoon, Togo. Good, and how are you? Huh? What is where? Oh, she went out. I don't know.
Okay.
Yes. And na po be mates when I know go kornya ka mityak. Na po be mates. I know kornya ka mityak. Oh, I'm in London in the hood with no way out. What's happening in London, Smith? What is happening in London? Hey. Smith, what is happening in London? Hey, Pila, now I'm worried. Is there a war in London that we don't know about, maybe? Smith, but I want to fly and come and help you. I'm joking, but yeah, like what is happening in London? More problems. More problems like what, bro? Wait, is it London? Like London, UK? Because of the spelling is, I don't know. Or it's a London because there's a London in Mpumalanga, South Africa. There is London. Those who know. If you don't know, but there is London in Mpumalanga. Smith, what is happening in London? More problems like what? Maybe out of these people who are here, maybe one or two of them, very, very dangerous. Hey, Smithy, oh, like what problem? What problem? Maybe you find that someone is around your car seat or your hood, they can help. So as I say, bro, like Bona knows 17 from 17 to 9. Maybe that person who want already taking time. Just name the problem. So you see, guys, before I continue, please don't forget to subscribe. Please, guys, like I realized that out of 16 of y'all, no one is subscribed. I need to move faster. Smith, now you are stressing us now. What is happening, comrade? Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm still attending to Smith. He's saying it's very dangerous and it needs to move faster. Well, not faster. What is happening, Smith? By the way, please subscribe. Ne? I'm still attending to Smith. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Yeah, please. Smith, khawuchaze nawe but khawuchaze. Phela manje when we worry, the English bundles are running out now. So don't make us worried because of that. People who don't understand Sepedi or Xitsonga. And now you're making me to worry because of you need to move faster. Very dangerous. But you're not telling us the problem now. So, as I was saying, good people, that we need to stay alert. We need to check on the updates. What is happening with the war? How far? I mean, right now, I think we're on day 12 of the war. If I'm not mistaken, day 12 or 13 of the war. And maybe Kralur Smith is affected by the war, even if, like, there's no invasion, but probably, things happen. Like, wars have got greater consequences, bro. Some of which we can never expect. Like, you can never expect. It's because of the, like, what? Like, people are stealing because of the war. Yes, it's happening. So it's not only affecting Iran or Israel or the US, but it's also affecting us, bro. Other countries, South Africa, Uganda, China, Russia, Ghana. Like, don't pay me jack. Deep freeze. Yeah. Like Dubai, A lot of people are moving, Joe, from Dubai. They're moving out because of the war. There was no missile. There was no aim. Okay, I'm not sure, but I think, yeah, I can read Dubai somewhere. Thank you. It's somewhere that's like, always keep yourself hydrated at all times. H2O. It's a brand pen. You don't see no cover, but it's a brand. It's H2O. The slogan is always keep yourself hydrated. Smithy Pella is still waiting for the problem. So, guys, I wish, especially the youth, young adults, teenagers. What kind of English is that, bro? You're not American, you're South African, comrade. Now, why are you speaking like an American? Right? I wish us young people, I wish we could be, you know, I wish we pay attention, man, because of this thing will affect us. I mean, the world order is changing. It's changing. The world order is changing, and I could, from the previous one, I could right now we're transitioning from the previous one, where the US, Russia, US was the superpower. You know, world orders we're talking about. It's like a certain superpower putting a stamp, you know. It's like how the world is run. Obviously, how it's run, it involves now the countries like the US because of they have majority shareholders. So maybe the new world order is changing. We're getting into the BRICS and the Western countries. But we're moving there. We're approaching that season. That one at BRICS. Our countries in the BRICS will start working amongst themselves, exclude the US. We're getting there. Trust me, believe me. If you don't trust me, it's fine. But believe me, guys, we are getting there. Because of now, we have a situation where the countries that are in BRICS, they are supporting Iran. And now it shifts. It shifts the focus to say, oh, okay, oh, Minango US, now I see those ones, they're not doing with me, they're doing with that one. They are enemies now. Russia, US, enemies. Abakwan. Zult is nice, guys. Oh. Have you ever ate or drank something like you through the house? It was so refreshing. Like, it's fine. As you call up, we're not there. So, Bangan, this is what I wanted to say. Let's stay updated, guys. This war is not gonna stop anytime soon. Forget. As much as this war is affecting us, cooking oil prices, fuel oil prices, logistics prices, also your company where you're working, I want to emphasize this, it's getting affected. Because for as long as they order or they import goods and products, logistics is involved. And for logistics to be logistics, there has to be petrol or fuel. No one will walk from Cape Town to Palabora to deliver something. A plane, a car, a truck, a bus, something has to move from there to there. And what do they need? Fuel. And US is what? Is bombing fuel tanks in Iran. One of the largest oil exports. And now ships have to have to take different routes. They have to use more money for fuel. I don't know if a ship uses fuel to move like a car. I don't know, but it's also affected. I know. I just don't know how, but it's also affected. So plan out. Look for options on how to generate money and a small income. Because of your company, one day will be retrenched, will be closed, will be shut down because of the war. And as much, that's why I gotta stay vigilant. Look at what is happening. Look at the changes in your company. Like I said, if you start seeing the CEO or the founder of the company visiting frequent nowadays, whilst he would like come once a while before, now he's coming almost every day, and the office door is always closed. It's a problem there. And certain things are now missing, certain things are not arriving, certain things are not being bought in the company. I want those kind of things. That's about when you're at work, be a friend to the manager. You will know a lot of things. You will know where the company, they'll tell you what I'm on the CEO is thinking to shut down the company 3 months from now. Then you can plan. Can find something to do. That even when the company shuts down, you're still safe. But when you don't watch the news, you don't you're not updated, Joe. Like you do not update. Everything for you comes as a surprise. What you use your phone for, your TV for, it's for social life, it's for lifestyle. You're not paying attention to current affairs, bro. Global affairs. Yo, guys, come out. Yeah. Huh? You and I.
Follow Sunday Mama for number.
Oh. Okay, yeah. No, it's not gonna. I don't want to talk about that. Solomon. I told you about niggas dealer. Impossible. Togofita. I'm busy. I'm having a conversation here with my friends. Abana. I just have to drink some water. So I understand, guys. You don't watch news, you're not paying attention to current affairs. You just living when everything comes as a surprise to you. Yeah. Yo. Hey, go lady. Everything to you comes as a surprise. You need to watch news, guys. You need to laugh, know what's happening in your country, know what's happening in the global spectrum. And if you don't understand, ask people, how is this going to affect our country? How is this going to affect me? So that you're safe. So that you can, make early plans. Now when you're on a plan when the problem is already arrived. My brother, my sister, now. Not serious now. So let's cover the poll. What is happening? 80 people are saying 80%. So 8 people are saying US and Iran is not going to win against Iran. Israel and US is not going to win against Iran. And 2 people are saying it's going to win. We have so much hope, ne? We have so much hope in Iran. Maybe it's going to win. Because if only 2 people are saying US is going to win, so which means we've got hope in Iran. Or which means that we don't want US to win. Yes, now I get it.
This is where the perspective of a country like Saudi Arabia is radically different from that of Israel. This is where
but new waves of
taking place, and sets a very dangerous precedent. I'll take that as a key takeaway from this interaction of ours. Dr. Dorfman, thank you so much for joining me here on the broadcast. There'll be more to discuss.
fresh attacks in Dubai, Doha, Manam. Yo, guys, hey. Well, the missile really Dubai. Doha, Dubai was attacked, I think last week, if not last week. It was attacked. And now there are fresh attacks. Guys, I wonder if you're still sleeping on this war. If you're still sleeping, if you're still being ignorant,